Good morning, guys. Oh, actually, yeah, it's still morning. It's not quite 12 o'clock yet. No, it's actually after 12. Anyways, good afternoon. Um, I had this vision and I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. Um, Sometimes you meet people and they show you what they want you to see. And it's like a little mini trap. It's been set. And they want to test you. They want to see if you can figure it out, if you can figure them out. And if you cannot figure them out, or you're not the type of person that is even interested in playing that game and you just continue on, either way, you're going to lose. So I had this vision. I suppose because of things that have been happening around me lately, I've thought about this person. And I kind of wonder, I'm like, all these years has passed. No, there's no way they can still be that angry. So I'm like, all these years has passed. So I guess I wonder a little bit, like, anyway. So since I wonder, um, my vision showed me. So I was walking with this person, um, in my vision, and we were talking. I couldn't tell you what we were talking about because I think the whole vision was set up for me to see really what their heart is. So it was not about the conversation. So I don't remember the conversation. So we were walking and we came to this place. We're walking on this path. It's a little bit remote, but there's houses around. But let's just say it was in the back of, I don't know. It was a little bit remote, and there was a abandoned well. Well with the water, with the well hole, whatever. There was an abandoned one, and I knew it was there. I think when we were walking, it came to me that it was there. But for whatever reason, I found myself dangling over this well. Like I'm about to fall in it. So, but I had a good grip of the side and the way my leg were positioned. So I had a good grip. So I thought I could reach out to this person and I'm walking with you. And then I fall in the well, not quite in it yet. So like I said, it's abandoned. So there's like grass over it. So I'm dangling over this thing. And I reached my one arm out to him, my right arm. And he was about to reach his arm. He held it back. He started thinking. Now I'm like in his mind. I'm reading his mind. So he's thinking to himself, if she falls in, that solves a lot of my problem. And there's nobody here right now. He sat there. I'm like, are you going to help me? He said no. And he sat next to the well while I'm struggling to get out. And it took some time for me to wiggle my way. And finally, God pulled me out. And this person never lay a finger to help me. And this is how these things are revealed to me. I wonder about that person for a minute. And he just said, Don't wonder about that door. It's the same door you just closed. It's the exact same door you just closed. Don't wonder about it. So I get out of the well and I'm angry and I start to call him a murderer. So I'm calling him a murderer. I'm yelling, and there was like a cabin next to not close to the well, but there was some children that was at the young adults that was at the cabin. And so now they stop there watching me, and I'm calling him a murderer. I'm like, you are gonna sit there and watch me die because of what? The only thing I can say is, you see, until you strongly realize the different type of people and energy and entity you are dealing with, your life is constantly going to be in a limbo. Until you realize, for me, I tell you guys, God is my Father. He's able to reveal these people and things to me. But when I was loving and caring for all of them, okay, never judged them one day, never, I was just loving. Meanwhile, they were plotting for me. Don't ever forget the grudge holder. Don't ever forget the grudge holder. That's permanent. Yep. That's permanent. That is that person. That's their characteristic traits. That grudge holder will hold that grudge till they go in the grave. Because they have the same idea that I'm right. Everybody around me wrong. So I'm not special because it's not that they thought I was wrong. No, everybody around them is wrong. They are right. And don't think they're going to change that mindset. They will not. Never change that mindset. It's just a matter of time. You will find out decades and decades later, they're probably trying to bury your ass. Let go with that grudge holder. When you see these traits in people, these characteristics in people, that's what they are. That's who they are. Let it go. You're going to have to let it go, or else it's going to pull your dress thread by thread, day by day, length by length, until you find yourself standing there exposed, completely naked to the world. And they have painted you black. You have to let them go. It's hard to let them go because you see them in a love light. They can be your mother, your sister, your cousin, your baby father, your everything, your best friend. When you notice those characteristic traits, you're going to have to let those people go. Remember that dress. They will take it apart, thread by thread. Why are you wearing it? Why are you wearing it and supporting them? They will unravel you thread by thread until you find yourself exposed to the whole world, naked and painted black. Let it go. How dare I wonder about that? My father said, no. No. I have something very big for you to go and do. We're not playing this game anymore. You wasted enough time. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's that characteristic traits of a grudge holder. They don't let it go. They never let anything go. They're always right. They will never apologize about anything because They are always right. And you're going to hold on until they kill you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be in the environment. You see, America, I told you about these people that went through the refugee camp and came here. God sent them here, these black magic families. God put them among y'all and sent them here so that he can save lives in Africa or wherever country. Because here, when you want to take somebody's life, you're going to be investigated. And they don't want to go to jail. And they know they will have to pay the consequences of their action. In Africa, who's there? Who's investigating? That's how God saved lives. That's why these people got the same opportunity as you and came here. And don't sit there and think that they're not sitting next to you. They're not your mother and father and cousin and auntie and mom. They are. They don't wish you well. They want to constantly, if it was left with these people, they will actually do something. And if it was Africa, do something and lock you up permanently if they cannot kill you. They will do anything to dispose of you. Open your eye, shine your eye. That baby daddy that you have, that sister, that auntie, that cousin, and their grudge holder, every day you have small argument just to lower your vibration. No happiness, no sunshine. They're bickering about nonsense. You got to let them go. You're going to have to cut some of these threads around. Some of these ropes around here. You want to hold on to people? You want to have people around you? I can tell you, it's not that bad cutting those ropes. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. You have to keep moving forward. You have to improve your spirituality. You have to improve your life, the way you live, your health, your family, your children. You have to improve. You have to guide them. Don't let this world that we live in, where you have been brainwashed so much to think that we're just ants walking around. We have no value to us. That is the biggest crime against God. They want you to think that you are ants and they can just dispose of you. They can just crush you. That is not true. We are spirit. We are spirit. We are here. And God have bigger plan. How did you end up here? God have plan. And his plan for you is put positive in the world. Positive will come out. People that are negative, speak positive. They will get tired of you. They will either show themselves the door because they can't stand you because now you are annoying. Or God going to open your eyes and you're going to see them for what they are. You would think that years and decades has passed, right? You grown emotionally, spiritually. You move forward. You looking forward to bigger and better things. The shocking part is those people are still emotionally stranded where you left them. They're still emotionally stranded where you two parted. They're still holding on to that grudge. Hello. They're still holding on to that grudge. And that's how you have to let these people go. Age does not matter to them. They're emotionally 15 years old. Even the 15 years old these days are way advanced. Some of these people. And the environment they grew up in doesn't help. They're not letting go with any childhood, anything. They're not letting go with anything. They're holding on to everything because that's their validation. That's what makes them feel whole. That's what makes them feel better. You're going to have to pick up your satokas and continue moving forward in full speed with your family. If that woman is is still stuck emotionally in the past, you're going to have to climb over her and go. If that man is still emotionally stuck in the past, you're going to have to climb over him and go. Because God is real. God has greater plan for us. And this world that we live in, there's a rat race and video game of dark and evil. I mean, good and evil. And this game is played on a daily, even at night. And when you're that special Jim that have figured out life purpose, oh, they chase you. They chase you with vengeance. Let that grudge holder go. You have to keep moving forward. God wants you to emotionally strengthen yourself, be healthy, physically strengthen yourself, mentally strengthen yourself. The best and all best, spiritually strengthen yourself. The spirit lies within you. If you are going to church and you are getting the message that you need, that's fine. If you're going to church and you're feeling like you're not getting the message, you're going to have to find that spirituality inside yourself, which is what God has built in you. I just wanted to take this moment to tell you what my vision was. And you're going to have to leave some people behind. You're going to have to cut that rope. Because the video game of them trying to slow you down, of them trying to envy you even greater, as you climb up higher in your life, they will continue. You're going to have to cut that rope. I hope that my message reached you personally, because it's a personal story. Your life is so much easier and happier without all the negative attachment on a daily basis, when you're constantly working hard, barely getting rest, and then you're worrying about your children. Then you're worrying about the food that is going and grabbing bad luck in the street and bringing it home, whether it's a woman or a man. Or they don't even see home as home. Outside is home. How are you going to build that life? You're not. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. I'm speaking from love and experience. Shine your eyes. God has greater plan for you. You're going to have to slow down and receive it. Receive the message and find your calling and follow it. God bless.